How to read people like a pro. 21 successful psychological tips. Have you ever wondered how some people seem to have the uncanny ability to understand what's on someone's mind? While no one can truly read minds, understanding basic human behavior and psychological signals can provide a lot of insights. Here are 10 straightforward tricks to help you read people and find out what they're really about. 1. Be logical and objective. This is very difficult, especially since we are naturally biased by our experiences and opinions. However, if you want to be able to read people, you have to look at them through a neutral lens. This allows you to create a basic view. People have different behavioral quirks and patterns. For example, they may clear their throat, look at the floor while speaking, cross their arms, scratch their head, stroke their neck or squint, frown, or shake their feet repeatedly. At first, we may not even notice when others do these things. If we do, we don't pay much attention to it. People display these behaviors for different reasons. It could just be behaviors. But sometimes, these same behaviors may be an indicator of deception, anger, or nervousness. 2. Practice active listening. Active listening isn't just about catching every word. It's about understanding the essence. A hesitant tone may show uncertainty, rapid speech may reflect tension, and a low voice may reflect insecurity or sadness. Distinguishing these nuances can reveal underlying emotions. 3. Try to avoid making assumptions. As much as all of these cues can help you read people like a pro, it's important to give the person a fair chance to show who they really are. Deciding that someone is good or bad from limited interactions, or even by reading their body language rarely, if ever, tells the whole story and is bound to lead to misunderstanding and even misjudgment. Remember that while you should trust your gut, you should also not judge a book by its cover. It's a fine balance, but with a little practice, you can achieve it. 4. Check their facial expressions. The face often reflects the feelings of the heart. For example, a clenched jaw may indicate frustration, while rapidly blinking eyes may be a sign of distress. Capturing these fleeting expressions can give you a peek into someone's true feelings, especially ones they may be trying to suppress. 5. Notice the eye contact, or lack thereof. Eyes are often known as windows to the soul for a reason, and they are very important when trying to read people. Constantly darting eyes may indicate distraction or avoidance, while direct, prolonged eye contact can show confidence, interest, or even challenge. However, remember that cultural differences can affect eye contact standards, so don't use this as your only measure. 6. Pay attention to their body language. Body language is one of the most telling signs of a person's feelings. Crossed arms may be an instinctive response to feeling threatened or anxious, and act as a physical barrier. Saggy shoulders can indicate low self-esteem or burnout. By taking these cues into account, you can better gauge a person's comfort level and emotional state, even when they are silent. 7. Look for micro-expressions. Micro-expressions are like emotional leaks. These split-second facial changes, often unnoticed, can reveal true emotions before a person has a chance to hide them. For example, a brief flash of disgust or a temporary smile can provide insight into true reactions. 8. Measure their reactions to compliments or criticism. How someone responds to external feedback is a window into their self-perception. Those who ignore compliments may suffer from feelings of unworthiness. Likewise, a defensive reaction to mild criticism can indicate insecurity or a fragile ego. Noting these reactions can help you design your interactions to be more supportive and understanding. 9. Evaluate its consistency. Contradictions in words and actions can be telling. A person who promises but rarely delivers may struggle with commitment or prioritization. On the other hand, a person whose actions match his words shows integrity and reliability. This consistent behavior enhances confidence. 10. Consider their fashion sense, style of dressing. Fashion is a way of self-expression. Someone who takes the time to dress meticulously may value presentation or work in an environment where this is crucial. On the other hand, a person who chooses convenience may prioritize function or personal ease. Observing these choices can provide insight into personal values and priorities. 11. Be curious. Open conversation is a gateway to understanding. By asking open-ended questions and listening sincerely to the answers, you can learn about a person's beliefs, experiences, and perspectives. The way they approach topics, navigate between them, or choose to share or withhold information reveals more about their personality and comfort zones. 12. Adjust their tone of voice. Sometimes, it's not the words that reveal a lot, but the way you say them. A high tone of voice can indicate a question or uncertainty, while a monotone voice may indicate disinterest or detachment. Recognizing these differences can help you understand the underlying intentions behind the words spoken. It can also help you figure out how you feel about this person. 13. Identify their defense mechanisms. People often use defense mechanisms when they feel threatened or uncomfortable. If someone frequently changes the subject, gives vague answers, or uses humor to deflect serious topics, they may be trying to protect themselves emotionally. 14. Decipher their sense of humor. Humor can be revealing. A person who often uses self-deprecating jokes may have a meek personality or perhaps low self-esteem. A dry sense of humor may suggest a cynical worldview, while those who prefer light or observational comedy may be more optimistic or more detail-oriented. 15. Notice how they respond to stress. Stress situations can strip interfaces. A person's reaction during challenging moments, whether they become confrontational, retreat, or seek collaborative solutions, gives insight into coping mechanisms and emotional intelligence. 16. Research their physical habits. Repetitive physical habits, such as nail biting, hair twisting, or foot tapping, can be indicators of an emotional state. These may indicate anxiety, boredom, or impatience. Identifying these habits provides an additional layer to understanding an individual's emotional state at a given moment. 17. Monitor the dynamics of their interactions with others. Watching how someone behaves in group settings can be very telling. Do they dominate conversations or let others lead them? Do they consider the opinions of others? Thank you very much for watching. I hope you will follow the rest of the videos on the channel so that they will be of great benefit to you. I hope you will subscribe to the channel as one family.